My beloved child, listen closely. Pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and open your heart. What I'm about to say is important, a message you need to hear with your full attention. Tomorrow, you'll face a challenge unlike any you've ever seen. This is not merely a warning, it is a lifeline. If you don't act now, you may find yourself looking back with regret, wishing you had acted when you still had the chance. Think about this. If you are reading these words right now, you are extraordinarily fortunate. Not everyone gets a chance like this, a message with such urgency and importance. It's no coincidence that these words have found you. You were destined to hear them. This is a gift, a chance to change what happens next. You may be wondering what kind of attack this is, and how to prepare to face it. As you read on, you'll find the information you need to protect yourself from what lies ahead. Every word here is meant for you, to give you the strength, courage, and wisdom you'll need to face what lies ahead. These few minutes you're spending here are like a powerful shield placed right in front of you. Now it's up to you to decide whether to pick it up and use it or let it fall. But if you stay with me for just a few minutes, I promise to show you how to protect yourself from the dangers that lie ahead. So do not waste a single second. Stay here, stay focused, and let's get ready to face whatever comes our way. Listen carefully, my beloved child. Before I share what you need to know about the upcoming challenge, understand this: I am here because I care about you. This message comes from love and a strong desire to protect you. This is no ordinary warning, it carries the weight of heaven itself. Every heart that watches over you, every soul that desires the best for you, is on guard right now, watching with concern. The attack you're about to face is so powerful that even those in heaven are moved, ready to act on your behalf. Consider this warning to be a message sent just for you, a reminder that you are not alone, and that you are surrounded by forces ready to support you. All you need to do is listen, take in these words, and follow the steps. This is not just any message, it is a lifeline sent directly to you, wrapped in urgency and love. Right now, you're hearing these words at the exact moment you need them most. Not everyone gets this opportunity, but you have. You've been chosen to receive this warning, to be given time to prepare, to protect yourself from what's coming. Every second counts, and this message arrived exactly when you needed it. So take a deep breath, focus your attention, and open your heart to these words. What lies ahead is not intended to scare you. It's here to make you stronger and keep you safe. Hold tight, dear. I'm about to share the steps that will keep you safe from the upcoming storm. Together, we'll face it, and you will emerge stronger, steadier, and ready for what lies ahead. Let's begin this journey with every ounce of courage you have. Lean in close, my dear child, and listen closely. Today, heaven watches over you with deep concern because of a silent danger, a calm storm moving near you. But this storm isn't from the outside, rather, it's coming from a place deep within your heart. Within the next 24 hours, you'll face a hidden battle. It won't look like what you expect. It comes in the form of a silent whisper of guilt, rather than a loud noise, a hidden poison that quietly drains your peace. This guilt is cunning and sneaky. It does not always announce itself loudly. Instead, it creeps in slowly, one small regret at a time, overwhelming you with feelings of responsibility that do not belong to you. This guilt will make you feel burdened down, as if you are carrying something heavy that no one else can see. It may remind you of past mistakes, things you think you could have done better, or moments when you felt you didn't measure up. But know this, these are lies, trying to steal your peace and strength. Dear child, who told you that you had to carry these loads all by yourself? Who said that every little thing that didn't go right was somehow your fault? Somewhere along the way, you began to feel that you had to be responsible for everything, that every mistake and blunder was your responsibility to fix. But that is not the truth, my dear one. Today, I want you to understand that the burden of guilt is not yours to bear. It's time to let it go, let go of the blame, and finally feel the peace that you deserve. Heaven wants you free. You were made to live without these bonds, unburdened, filled with brightness. So come on, let's walk through this together. Who planted these seeds of guilt and worry within you? Who convinced you to hold on to these feelings that just pull you down? They were never intended to be yours. Keep in mind this promise: cast your burden on the Lord, and He will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken. Psalms 55 verse 22. These words are for you, my dear child. So, why are you still clinging on so firmly to what was never meant for you? The burdens you're carrying can only be lifted if you're willing to let me take them. Are you ready? Now, take a moment, a small pause. Close your eyes and feel the weight press down on your heart. Can you sense it? It's there, hidden deep behind regrets, tangled in guilt, mixed up with self-doubt and harsh self-judgment. This burden is like a shadow, one you didn't ask for, one that came in silently and without warning. It's been there for a long time, steadily draining your energy, stealing the light of your joy, and covering up the tranquility designed to fill your spirit. You are free, dear child, designed to live in lightness, joy, and serenity. Every time guilt creeps back into your heart, remember that this is not your burden. Cast it away. Let go and find strength in knowing you're not alone. Heaven is with you, and you do not have to bear these burdens any longer. Others around you might not see it, but I do. I see every quiet sigh, every night you lie awake, and every time your heart feels too heavy to keep going. These struggles feel like invisible weights crushing down on you, pulling away bits of your joy, and draining the spark you were born to carry. You were never supposed to carry this alone. Today, I'm asking you to take a deep breath, let go of these heavy emotions, and allow yourself to find the serenity and freedom that has been waiting for you. You do not have to do this alone. This guilt is like a robber, coming into your heart and stealing the joy that is rightfully yours. It blinds you from seeing the good things in your life and makes it hard to look forward to the future with optimism. But I want you to remember something powerful. In the Bible, I promised you, if we confess our sins, He is faithful and just and will forgive us our sins and purify us from all unrighteousness. 1 John 1 verse 9. That promise is yours to hold on to, my beloved child. This means that even the guilt you're feeling, whether it's about things that happened or things that didn't, is not too big for me to take from you. I know there are mistakes and moments you wish you could change, but I am here to remind you that you don't have to live weighed down by these things. Some of the burden you're carrying wasn't yours to bear in the first place. And even the things that were, the times when you stumbled, the decisions you regretted, I can bear for you. I can forgive, and I can help you forgive yourself. Now, stay close to me, because the moment you've been waiting for, the moment of release, is almost here. My beloved child, I am right here with you, reaching deep into your heart to lift the heavy burdens you have been carrying for so long. Every ounce of guilt you've carried, every bit of blame you felt in your heart, every sorrow from things beyond your control, I'm taking it from you. You were never intended to carry this alone. You were never meant to bear responsibility for things you can't change. You do not need to earn peace, precious child. You don't need to work for it or pay any price to deserve it. Peace is yours because I give it freely out of love for you. Open your heart to me. Allow my presence to wrap around you, filling the places in your soul that need healing. I am here as your healer, the one who heals everything, and I am prepared to make you whole. Imagine my hands, strong and steady, reaching in to lift this heavy burden from your spirit. Imagine me slowly unbinding every chain that has held you back, one by one. Feel the weight release and fall away, leaving you light and free. Imagine yourself breathing deeply, feeling grace like a soft breeze filling your heart. From this moment on, you don't have to live under the grip of this invisible toxin, this silent thief who has stolen your joy. I will not let it undermine the peace I promised you any longer. As I lift this burden from you, feel my peace pouring into the places where pain once lived. Let that peace fill every nook of your heart, bringing a lightness you may have forgotten was possible. Do you remember what I promised to you in Isaiah 43 verses 18 to 19? Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I'm doing something fresh. This is the moment, right now. I am ready to do something new and powerful in your life. Trust in me. Let go of the past. Watch as I fill you with new life, profound serenity, and true freedom. This is the beginning of a new chapter, one free of the heavy burden of guilt. My child, I am here with arms wide open, ready to bear every bit of weight you have been carrying. Let me have it once and for all. Give me the weight that has been so heavy, the guilt that has kept you back, and the regrets that have stolen your peace. You were never intended to carry this alone. You were never born to live a life burdened by blame or grief. I made you walk with lightness, joy, and grace. Today, because you are precious to me, I am giving you freedom. There is no burden too heavy for me, your Creator. I am here to take the weight off your shoulders and carry it for you. Imagine my gentle but strong hands lifting this burden from your heart. Feel the release. Feel the lightness fill you up, pushing out the shadows to make room for hope, serenity, and fresh beginnings. Now, Take a deep breath and move forward, lighter and freer. This burden no longer belongs to you. Walk forward in peace, my precious child, because I am with you, and we are moving together into the bright, beautiful future I have planned only for you.